Hey, good morning, folks. It's going to be another senior moment. In this particular one, because of the weight of some of this stuff, it might be a senior and son moment. Because I'm having Eric help me a little bit with some of this stuff. But this is Vicky's new office. This is the house. And what we're doing is we're building a platform in between the two. And I've got these frames that you see on the ground here. These are frames that I made for my big 300-watt solar panels that I'm going to install. And after I made these frames, then I decided I was going to do it a different way. And these frames just happen to be the right size for putting this platform in between the house and the new office. And they're pressure treated 2x6. And what you see here is just an insulation. And we've got our wiring, our computer and our phone wiring running from the house into the office, and it's going to run underneath this platform. So we've got that insulation where the wires are inside of that. So what I'm going to do, these are all 2x6 frames, and they're approximately 4x8, although they're only 45. But what I'm going to do is I've got this 1 3/4 inch flooring that I bought, and we're going to put a short piece here. We cut a 4x8 piece, we cut it in half. The reason we did it is because where these two come together, there's a little bit of flexing in here. And so if we put a short piece at the end, and then this big 4x8 piece here to tie these two together, put nails in it with my nail gun, then it'll be solid. So I'll show you what we're gonna do.
Sorry about the shadow, you guys. It's just,
right.
This
is down pretty close to even now.
Yeah, the sun is directly behind us. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning right now. So the sun is directly behind me.
Okay, I've got my big framing nail gun. It shoots like a 3-inch nail. And this is what I'm going to use to put it down. That 3-inch nail goes into that 2x6. And when I get done, this thing should be pretty solid. In case you don't have one of these, hammer nails will do, but man, this thing is nice. When you're going to do some nailing, especially framing or 2x4s or 2x6s, this thing is worth its weight in gold. I'll leave that there for now. Now you can go ahead and back up, son. I believe I can get this.
Well, I've got one hand free if that'll work.
Let's tip it down then.
I don't even have to get on camera, so it'll still be an official senior moment.
Okay, I have to square it up a little bit.
That's getting pretty close.
And when we get done with this, we've got some indoor-outdoor carpeting that's going to cover the whole thing, so this will all be covered up. But for now, I'm going to put 2 more nails in here. And this is where the one is. Just to be sure I get them. Kick that one corner in a little bit. That's good enough. Okay. Now I'm going to come this way. I'll have a little bit of a discrepancy here, but once we get that, once we get the carpeting on here, it'll be down pretty solid. If I need to do anything to keep this, I'll just put some more wedges on the corners and just kind of lift it up a little bit. But that's hold on just a second. Let me hand me one of those rolls, son. And this is the carpeting that we're going to use. Get my knife out here and open this up so you get an idea of what we're doing. We'll have to trim this. If you cut something like this, cut it carefully so that your knife doesn't dig all the way in. But this is a 6 foot by 8 foot piece. And of course our platform here is 4 foot by 8 foot. So this will have to be trimmed. I'm not going to trim it on camera, but I just wanted to show you what it's going to be and how it's going to look after it's down and trimmed. So this is a carpeting, and it'll be down like this. It'll go across this way. It'll have to be trimmed off, but this will give you an idea of, and this is indoor, outdoor, and it was fairly inexpensive, going $20-some a roll. But once I get this completed, I'll cut this to size. And this gap over here, I'm gonna get some cinder blocks and fill in this entire gap, except for here, which is the ventilation for the house. But this will all be filled in so that we won't have that gap when I get all done. So, let's see, was there anything else that we wanted to cover while we're...
Well, I think what we might do too is I've got some exterior paint that's made for decking that we might throw down on this OSB just to seal it up before we stick the carpet down. That's what
we might do.
That's
that.
what we did on that on the deck.
3/4 inch OSB. It's going to be here long after I'm gone, but
yeah,
you may have to replace it in 25 years. But it's good for 25 or 30 years. So.
And then we've got this other 4 foot piece here that's going to go right in
piece.
that spot.
Now eventually, where you see these rocks and stuff at the end, eventually I may make pavers. You can kind of swing around there and show. What I may do is I may make all the area out here where Eric is standing now at the end of here.
And that's the
I
front
may
of our
cover all
property
this
there.
with pavers. If I do, we'll make another video on it. But for now, this is my project for now, and I've got another one that I'm doing out in back for making my bricks, my paper blocks, and I'll show you that one on another video. But that's all we got for this one for today.